I have a question that's been asked throughout ages and ages and ages of time. Can men and women be friends? Can people of the opposite gender be friends? Can people that are sexually attracted to each other? It's probably more or less what the question's really pertaining to, just because I personally believe, in my personal experience, men and women can be friends just because I have females in my life that I currently see as... Because how my mind splits is, I know it's fucking weird, it's fucking bizarre, it's kind of psychotic, it's whatever the fuck it is. It's what works for me because it's what I have, so fuck it. In my world, yeah, because there's some women that I see, I'm just like, oh, that's it. You're only good for a friend. There's some women I'm just like, damn, I just want to fuck. Like, I don't care about your parents. I don't care about what you like. I don't care about your hobbies. I want to know, what's that booty recoil like? How that booty feel? How that skin feel? How's like, yeah, that's all I care about. And there's some women's like, if you get naked right now, I'm going to throw the fuck up. Don't you dare take off your fucking, don't you take off your condom. Keep your goddamn clothes on. It's not because you look ugly, but to me personally, there's more to people than just their body. And there's some people I only want to see their body, and there's some people I only want to marvelize their mind. And I do realize it's fucking weird, it's fucking psychotic, which is why in my world, I do believe that men and women can be friends. But I also believe, due to the fact that a lot of people like to lie and manipulate and just kind of use the whole entire, oh no. Anybody's guilty of doing anything. The main reason why a lot of people can get away with things is because the assumption that they would never. And my thought process and my belief system is they would if given the chance to. Someday, not all day, because I do believe some people even given the chance to, no matter how many fucking chances, they never fucking will. And it's just because everybody's hardwired differently than everybody else. So, I personally believe, just because of my personal experience, that men and women can be friends without having to have any type of sexual interaction. But I also do realize some people have that underlining sexual tension or that want. But I also do believe that that's not there's no one size fits all for anything. So all is an encompassing term that doesn't work for all. Nobody, everybody are also all encompassing term that doesn't always work out, just because. Did you talk to everybody? Did you talk to all? There are 8 billion plus people on this planet. That'd be impressive if you knew all the languages to speak to every single person, just because I do realize now all people speak vocally. Some people use hand signatures, some people use drawings, some people can't even fucking see. So it's just like, you have the time and the energy to talk to every living human. So I was going to say organism for a second, but no. You had all the time and energy to talk to every human, and they all agreed that men and women cannot be friends because of X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Wait a second, men and women can't be friends? Are you telling me siblings be fucking like it's Alabama everywhere? Or it's Kentucky, or it's royalty? Like, yeah, we're just trying to keep this blood clean, that's why we keep fucking our siblings. Well, it's because we're rich, so it's cool. But if we're poor, that'd be disgusting. You know how things work in life. So, that wasn't supposed to be the point of why I started this video. I just wanted to get a topic to stay on for a hot second. So, yeah, I do personally believe men and women can be friends with each other, as well as men and women, those I don't know preferred pronouns to, can be friends in platonic ways without one or the other wanting to sexually fondle or play with the other person's private parts. I do believe that is 100%, 1,000,000%, 1,000,000,000% plausible. I also do realize, you gotta know who you're talking to and communicating with, because some people are just going to lie to you just because they want to be able to have that freedom and availability to do whatever the fuck they want without always being judged or always being looked at or always this. I don't always believe that. That's what I should have went with, is I don't always believe in any group. I don't always believe that adults should be left alone with kids. I don't always believe that men and women should be left alone together. I don't always believe that animals should be left alone unsupervised. Animals across species, I don't believe. It's so situational. I need more information. And what bothers me is people ask me what they assume to be a basic question, like, how is your day? Nigga, it's fucking 8 o'clock in the goddamn morning. My day isn't even fucking start. What the fuck do you mean, how's my day? What do you mean, how the fuck am I feeling? I feel through my fingertips and my toes. How else do you feel? Do you feel any different than I do? I don't know. I'm confused. What do you mean, how do I feel? I feel like everybody else does. Through my fucking meat suit. How else do I feel? I'm confused. Oh, emotionally. I have a penis. We don't care about emotions. No. Emotions, I don't know. Don't know. Anytime I had emotions, they weren't validated, so therefore, I don't know. So therefore, I I don't know, and I'm going to continue to say I don't know until I do know. Sometimes I feel happy. Right now I currently feel cold because this fucking wind. Oh my god. Is that a feeling? Or is that just me expressing shit? I don't know. I was told by Hannah once, spiritual advisor. I know it's funny because she's Caucasian and I'm Haitian. Shouldn't I be the spiritual advisor? She reads tarot cards. I just don't want to get into them, and I don't want to get into a lot of things. Like, I'm aware of a lot of things, but what does it matter if I don't apply it? Either way. So, she told me that I am the type to express my emotions instead of experience my emotions. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means. The fuck do you mean I'm expressing instead of experiencing? That's why I always feel that weird void, like, how do I explain it in words? I don't know. So, there's times when I'll be interacting with people, and like, when I'm with you, I'm whatever makes you feel safe and comfortable. So I'm smiling, I'm giggling, I'm going through whatever fuck you want me to do facially. But once I walk away from you guys, I'm just like this. And honestly, this is the face that I walk around in stores like, and people are like, "Are you mad?" No, I have resting autistic face. Leave me the fuck alone. It's actually resting bitch face. But at this point, I assume it's gotta be resting autistic face. Just because as often as I've heard it in middle school, high school, fucking out in public, just because community doesn't always know me that well. They don't really care to ask that. Oh, are you okay? Are you fine? Blah, this, blah, blah. So it's like, yeah, I get left alone, but also I wear headphones and walk fast because I don't want to answer your questions. It's rude to say fuck off. It's also rude to say I don't have time to talk to you. And it's also rude not to say anything. It's also rude to be nice to people that you should be nice to. It's also rude to yourself to spend the time and energy when you know you don't have that time and energy to waste. So I have been better in a lot of situations and occasions at softening up my face. That way, I'm just trying to run my hands. That way I don't freak people out, but I'm me. I'm always going to freak people out. I don't know. I don't try to, like, my favorite thing to do is go, boo! But with that, I'm also realizing you don't know who's going to have heart issues, who's going to just want to make sure they go boo to scare people. There's the blue car behind me or something. Either way, when you go to scare people, you don't want to scare them to the point that they have a heart attack. You just want to keep them entertained. That's literally one of my favorite things to do around kids, which might piss off some parents and adults, just because, oh, you act so childish. That's a corona. Well, you want to know why I act so childish? Well, I never had a childhood, so therefore I don't know how some child should act. Like, in a weird, not in a weird way, because, like, when I'm around people's kids that I know, I'm just like, I don't remember ever doing this. I don't ever play with that, I don't this. Like, the atmosphere is so much different me watching other people's kids compared to me growing up as a kid. I'm just like, wow! And that's how I more or less realized that I was robbed of childhood. Kind of like a child actor or a child singer, but without the money. Because shit, if I was robbed of childhood because I was acting or singing or dancing or shit like that, at least then I'd have a bunch of money. And it's like, well, I didn't have a childhood, but at least I'm rich. I didn't have a childhood, and I'm traumatized, and I have financial issues. So it's like, there was no good trade-off. Like, yeah, it might be funny because of it, but wait a second. Who's to say it wouldn't have been naturally funny to begin with? I don't know. I do believe a lot of credit to my humor is my trauma base, because I had to figure out how to stop the yelling, how to stop the dogs from barking, how to stop the crying, how to get my brother cleaned up from flu, how to make my sister laugh, how to. And the worst part is, it's not like somebody sat me down and said, hey, this is how you do ABC, 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. It was just trial and error. And then eventually either I got it or I didn't. And that's the main reason why I believe I am as independent as I am, but I'm also crippling to myself, because I don't realize when it's like part of the learning process and when it's like out of my skill level set. And just because people will see me as being a smart, quick, sharp person, it's like, wait a second. just because I am, it doesn't mean I don't want my hands held. I want my hands held until I feel comfortable enough to do things. But a lot of corporate America is faster. If you can't fucking do it, just find somebody else that fucking can, you incompetent piece of shit. Fuck you anyways, get the fuck out of their faces. Blah this, blah that, and it's just like, it's not that aggressive, but it feels that aggressive. In certain situations, it actually might be that aggressive. It's just knowing and being aware of what is going on. Due to the lack of information that is being spread, it's just like, you never know that you're being taken advantage of. You never know you're being lied to. You never know until you stop and compare. And I know comparing can be the thief of joy, but I've also been aware that comparing could also be the thing that wakes you up to the realization that you are getting fucked. And that's without lube. Some people are getting fucking lube. Some people are getting fucking condoms. Some people are doing the fucking, but you are getting fucked with like a 16-inch diamond encrusted dildo. I don't know. Like, you're getting fucked of the rawest fucking of all. Because, like, when you stop and share, and we all are able to share our stories, you realize that, like, wow, my shit could have been way worse. Wow, my shit could have been way better. And the stupid thing is, because we all meet the exact same person. I think I've said this before. I don't know. But we all meet the exact same person. It's just we're not always aware of the person that you've met. We all know the name, right? More or less. Oh, you've met Anthony before, you met Tom before, you met Ty before, you met Jim. Well, did you meet him romantically? Did you meet him at school? Did you meet him, her, them after exhaustion, before exhaustion? Their mind was full, their mind was empty. And I do realize that doesn't always write off the fact of them being there. But circumstances do dictate that could be the case for somebody could be in this for isolated incidents. And that's where I have this issue when it comes to trying to judge people and trying to get to know people. So like, is this you? Or is this you for the time? Or is this you for the part that you're at work? And clearly when you're at work, you have to place, nope, nothing's wrong, nothing's ever wrong, everything's perfect. Ah, yes, I know this, boss. I get this right. Okay, I get it. Yeah, everything has to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfection. When in reality, life is just like a chain of connections that you are able to put together to seem to see to be perfect to you, not to me, because our realities do differ. So for me to say this is perfect, and for you to say, oh, this is horrible, is all to be true because, well, you don't agree with what I agree, and I don't agree with what you agree. So it's fine for me, but it doesn't have to be fine for you because what I'm going for and what you're going for, they don't have the same. And that's why I don't get angry when people say, look at my perfect thing. Oh, I'm so happy. That's good for me. I do my best for other people's view to realize, oh, even though some parts of me, because of the way that I was taught and treated to be, I have to be jealous. No, because if I had no shit, I'd get rid of it. I'd sell it. I'd destroy it. I wouldn't want it. So why am I going to throw a little hissy fit because they got something I don't? I never wanted it. I don't get this whole competition. Like, yeah, I want to be better. I want to be stronger. I want to be faster. I want to be smarter, but smarter than who I used to be. Stronger than that person that I was yesterday, and faster than the kid that believed that he could be in the flash. That's superhuman. I'm only human. It's super how I don't seem to be disabled physically, mentally, socially, crippled by what most people wouldn't be able to guess until they actually get to know me. So as long as I act accordingly while they meet me, I shall be fine. I always avoid the silent, always trapped inside my mind, always spending the stupid time. I think it's stupid, but people say time is a precious thing. Supposedly. That's why they got you controlled and chained to these time clocks. Like, don't forget to clock in to work. Uncle Sam going to take 40% of your paycheck, if not more of that shit. Like, I worked all these hours and technically speaking got a break, and it's all it does is try to break me. It's hard to make it in this reality when you're getting extorted in America, beaten and lied to in other countries. I do know that this game is created by my mind, and that's a crazy place to be. Maybe that's why they did this to me so early and young, woke me up and also made me numb. That way I didn't get so stuck on them buns though. Hello, Miss Fat Ass Chick. Can I give you some of my 18-year commitment if I fuck it up? Or maybe an STI. Hopefully not a KID. Hopefully I don't get stuck with somebody. I want a soul next to me. She's just a body with no brains and shit crazy than me. I used to be out here trying to get a chick inside the sheets just because I was running the streets. Oh yeah, she looked great to me. until I realize I'm the fucking cheese getting graded by her every single time I do something wrong. She compares me to some other dude. You don't even know me, but saying I'm not a man because I'm not manly like the other dude, because I don't do things like the others do, and I'm just trying to figure out who the fuck are you talking to me like that. And I said, I love you. But now that I close my eyes, I see I don't care about you, and that's why I don't really want to share any more time. And that's why if I do the things that I do to you, I'm going to apologize in my words, repeat it in my actions. If I really meant I'm sorry, then why the fuck am I repeating it? I'm sorry. It's actions and words, actions and words, actions and words, and so long as you stay, I will continue to be absurd. Younger me used to be so attached to words, actions didn't really matter. Now I'm just like, y'all need to match that shit like y'all identical twins, or I don't care. I won't share. Time I could always leave to you. You could always be by yourself. You don't need me. I don't need you. So I'm going to leave real quickly as soon as I figure out the truth of you. That's alright if you don't know who you are. I just need to figure out who you are for me. Help or hindering? Are you an anchor? Or are you helping me battle this war with me? Are you against or for me? I'm always trying to figure out. Sometimes it takes me longer, and sometimes it doesn't take me long at all. And sometimes I knew you were my enemy, but wow, that ass though, wow, that smile though, wow, that mind though, shit's so precious to me. Even though we're supposed to be feuding, I figured I could learn a thing or two before it gets too much for me.